You're on mute. Universal words of 2020. And I did it to myself. Whoops. How is everybody doing? I'm doing great, if anybody gives a damn. So we're back to playing with some more real-time code in prep for the St. Patrick's Party thing I want to do. I am intending today to get the pusher side of things working, where it will detect when people are in the room, tell people are in the room, so that we can have everybody displayed on screen, so that we can then start sending push notifications for when we're starting the St. Patrick's Day parade, when we're changing tracks, all those lovely things. Like, it's kind of an important starter step, as well as then creating the React elements that are going to represent the people and having them on screen. Now we're going to start with doing some very simple things on that, because I'm simple. Ooh! Wow! Hi, Zan. Yeah, I don't know, this like pusher thing. To be brutally honest, the only reason I'm even using pusher is because I cannot be bothered to work out how to stand up a socket connection over Lambda or Net.5 functions. I'm not doing it because it's fantastic, because as with all products, it has its problems. But like, who the hell wants to learn how to do sockets in a functions-based environment? Nuts to that. Anyways, then, how are you doing? Make sure I've got everything open. I do. Make sure I've got my Ubuntu subsystem running so that I know what I'm doing. Ish. I am currently enjoying, air quotes, fun employment, which is, fantastic. Weirdly enough, I'm being more productive at the moment, being forced to work out what the hell to build, when I don't have a job where I have to make the thing I build make sense with what I'm doing for work. I have no idea how that one works. But yeah, weird. I know. Alright. Oh, I need... Fun as in functional? No. Fun as in redundant, looking for a new job. Right, cool. I need to get a Stream Deck so I can press buttons easier, because I'm lazy. La, 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 la. Let's see. Is that the correct one? Oh, bad jokes. Oh no, the joke is my career. The moment I said that, I just went, "Oh, you poor bastard! Why are you making those jokes?" Yeah, no, I'm actually doing all right. Just having to work it all out whilst I'm getting my shit together. I'm still not used to you developing on Windows. Buongiorno, Daniel. How are you doing today? Oh, there's a message from you. Oh, sorry everybody. If anybody in headphones, I'm really sorry, you're now deaf. Oh, God, Lord, there's a lacquer as well. All the people who troll me are here. I don't know if I should be scared or happy. CD, St. Patrick's Party. Get status, where were we last week? Oh yes, me crying into a bucket because TypeScript and Pusher. Dance my... This is not a real world event. You don't get to make me dance on stage like you used to. That sounded less weird in my head than it did saying it. Okay. We have tsconfig. No, that's not going to be that. Goodbye. Good night. Okay. Now, npx TSC. Oh, Norbert. Forgot I broke this out into 2 separate applications. A server-side code of conduct. Oh, good lord. Yes, I should obey the code of conduct. Is actually, does anybody know this? Is there a stream code of conduct? Is there a best behavior that still allows me to swear because I'm actually writing code? Because I'm okay with maintaining a code of conduct, but I'm also definitely not child friendly. Nobody who is of a sensitive disposition should ever listen to whatever I say. Okay, so let's try. See if it compiles or if I get an error. Cool. Is not a function. I don't like this. Da-da-da. Curious. Running 14. Why is it throwing a Benny? Okay. Let's mess around with the TS config. I feel like I was having to do this last week, and I may have broke some stuff whilst coding with beer, because... Whoops! Yes, I know. Beer, coding, what was I doing? What was I thinking? Well, I'm building something for St. Patrick's Day. It seemed fitting, and it turns out it may be biting me in the butt. Oh. Do-do-do. Brr, boink. What? Okay. Let's get back from loud noises to coding. Right. I need the target. What is there one for target for system, or do I have to actually force it to be specific? Let's go with the ES 2016 because that's too many tabs. Target. I love how it's been that long since I've done JavaScript that I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, if Flack is watching this, he's just going, he never knows what he's doing. I've seen it before. So what is everybody up to today, other than casually waiting for me to screw up to get in with the heckles? Now I'm curious, is this going to be built to a better... Nope. You try to watch still some of the live code. To be fair, I'm not live coding right now. I'm live configuring. So it's that thing that I should really do beforehand, but for some odd reason, I never do. Because it's well, what's the point? Yes, I also know the point is so that I don't look like an absolute twerp trying to configure this thing to actually get running. Yeah, it's still waiting for me to do anything. Alright, wait a moment, I'll get there. Alright. Oh god, what's Johnson done now? I can't deal with being upset, so what, is there a good thing? I don't have all day. I do. Let's see if the... Oh, make it play nice. Hold on. That's... Do I have my node mons? Ah, hey! It is not a function default. Okay, so TS. .env. This is not even the file. What the bloody heckers? Alright, cool. It's been weird. I know this is bad practice. I just want to see if it's actually giving me stuff. .env is not a function. Ah. Is load removed? Okay, so load was removed. Interesting. Oh my good lord, Jake's back! It's alive! Lockdown should be starting to be eased by mid-April. As somebody who lives alone, that sounds fantastic because humans! All you people who live with others and like have jobs and fun bits. Those of us grumpy old men. What am I saying? I was born grumpy. Alright, so it's config and then just post. So load has been removed. That would make sense. Hang on. There we go. We have left off. Thank the heavens. Yeah. It's been a while, okay? I do need to provide the correct config to point to where my env file is, and I am going to not display that because I've realized that's a bad idea. I need to go to the root. So config, the object is, where is the path? Path, resolve. Yeah, it's just copy. Because I'm lazy. Getting used to coding on a Windows keyboard again. Ah. How do people develop on Windows? Seriously. Impressed I'm doing TS. I'm doing TS because punishment to oneself. Pardon me. Coffee death. Good. Hang on. Are you telling me hats off for the hat? Or because hats off that I'm using TS? Also, yes, epic hat. Hackference. Long live Hackference and all that jazz. Somebody earlier today was attempting to make me resurrect the bloody thing. That ain't happening. And relative path to this would be... Hang on. Yeah. See if that loads. And I should be able to... object dot keys, just to make sure the bloody thing's in here without actually displaying what's in the keys, because that would defeat the point entirely. Has it got my pusher ones in that? No, it's not. Bring back Hackford. 2019, I was a dead duck because of that thing, plus divorce and job, but yeah, it nearly killed me. Just hats off because old dogs managed to learn new... I'm not that old. I'm still younger than Jake. surprisingly, Jake is ancient, but he just looks like a 12-year-old when he hasn't got any form of facial hair. Or he decides to give himself an emo fringe and relive being in the early noughties. Yes, I saw that on Instagram, Jake. I can't get it out of my head. Alright, cool. I'm no longer dying from caffeine. And 35 is still 2 years older than me, chump. Oh, I'm not dying. I'm not dying, honest Guff. Oh, thick! I'm older than Dan! He's more adult, like family and house and pets and business. Business! And there's me chumping about on Twitch doing not a lot. Right, let's try it this way. And I need import path from Bath. And from this directory it is up 1. See if little beggar. Huzzah! We have pusher keys and information. Excellent. Which means if I do this. Why are you saying you... Push a key. Push a key. String is unassignable to parameter of type options. Okay. Now, let's see if I remember what the options are. Add all these back in. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I finally went into Twitter and actually revoked Untapped. Surprisingly, not that many beers. On Sunday, I had 3 beers. But because I haven't used Untapped since 2010, everything is unlocking like 2 or 3 badges, and it is making me feel quite depressed. The easy answer to this was just revoke the access so that it doesn't tell everybody that I'm drinking. Shouldn't host. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed me feeling massively cringy every time I then went to my Twitter and then went, oh great, here's Phil Legator going, you're an alcoholic. Or something of the such. And what are you giving me crap for this time? Ably rather than Mike because their people are the best. Really? Me and the CTO didn't get on very well. Damn the fact that I'm lazy and I still have a pusher account which is, you know, functional. Anyone else seeing a problem with the this like going, the types are not matched, but it's a freaking string type being passed in? What you were saying about me learning new tricks there, Alex, is no, we're not learning new tricks because this clown cannot remember how to TypeScript. Anybody else in the crowd used Ably over Pusher? See if it's, you know, sign up for free. Does it have a Google sign up? Yeah. Actually, no, we don't want Google. We want GitHub. Yeah. Ah, nuts. Still haven't configured OnePass for that. Let's do that on the other screen. Because I am not getting that. I'm born stupid, not that stupid. Yeah. What? Oh, for the love of God. Ably.io. Sign up. GitHub. Authorize password. Cool. Still Tony from Nexmo. I don't think I even remember Tony. No, it's more a case I'm just curious. No messages. Did I already have an account? It appears I already had an account. Or is this just a standard? See if the developers start in 5 minutes. Quick start message. Ably library. Blah blah blah. Gem install. Nope. Go away. Nope. Screw it. I'm already partway through. I'm gonna suffer the consequences of my poor life choices with Pusher and yes, and that. Okay. Right, let's go back to their example. Initialization, Node.js, blah blah blah. Cluster, cool. And that should be process.env. Pusher. Key. And that should be process env dot pusher cluster. And now it's going to throw a Benny at me. But this time, why the Benny? Expected argument got 2. Right, fine. The moment I delete... Anyone else confused by their own documentation? Alright. Is there a Pusher TypeScript guide? Pusher TypeScript. Because I'm pretty sure it's just a typing issue, but... Kinda... want to make sure that I'm not absolutely and utterly clowning this. Hang on. I think I know what's the clownery that's going on here. And it's entirely my own fault. Oh, for the love of Hades. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am an absolute and utter clown and should be shot in the back of the head, never allowed to touch a keyboard again. I've been reading the guidance on using one library whilst actually trying to use another library because their naming convention is absolutely abysmal. Because one's Pusher and one's Pusher.js, and they're both JS libraries. And if you're a dumbass like me, you don't always read that bit. You know, the subtext of which one is doing what. Oh god, please somebody take me out to shoot. Yeah, like out to pasture and shoot me in the back of the head. Right. Cool. Clown a heat. Clowns ahead. That's what I'm after. Can't even say the word to insult myself. Configuration. There we go. Somehow this is not unexpected. Alright, Laka, you telling me that you haven't made the same silly mistakes at some point in your life? Especially with code that you don't use on a daily... I actually... Can I even remember when the last time I was using Pusher? I think last time I used Pusher, it was actually on Jake's account. God, that means it must be 3 or 4 years ago now? Probably more than 4. No. Nope, that was correct. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was the last time was Hack the Midlands. God knows how many Hack the Midlands ago that was. When we tried building the real-time game, we're done within the first 12 hours, got drunk, forgot to go back and actually submit our hack because hangovers. The level of professionalism. Oof. Strong. Type in... All external API should have. Alright, let's comment out. Type of pusher is no construct signature. You know, I can't even remember when that was and what the heck happened. Hang on, you're on Twitch. What the heck's going on, Jake? Shouldn't you be, like, streaming building some random jazz at the moment? Okay, so, right, that should work. App ID. And we're back down to the same problem again. Busy. Well, if you need some freelance assistance, some of us are available for work. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm doing quite a lot, surprising. Alright, let's go back to the Pusher.js. What's the name of this library if it's... Oh. I love consistent library naming. Fair enough. Me swearing. Nothing new there. Okay. Here's a new one for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a complete and utter hack. Okay. Endpoint encryption. See if there is an issue related to DipScript. I am seconds away from regretting my life choices and just doing what Laka tells me to. I'm trying to remember if that's ever got me in trouble before. I know it's got us both in trouble before, but him telling me what to do, getting in trouble on my own, I cannot remember. With TypeScript and NoteScript call, all extensions should be types index.txt. Do it already. Do it. Do it. Do it now. You know what? There's no flipping harm in doing it, is there? Right, cool. This is where Dan's going to tell me off. Oh, you're breaking out the specs already? Yes, I am, because laziness. Sandbox. API keys and stuff. I'm very quickly going to switch face before I... Yeah. There's like a brief moment there where people could see them. Subscribe, push, admin. Okay, so these are the keys we want. Ably API key, that's what I'm after. env file. Ably key. I technically was writing code. I wasn't doing config this time. It's mainly because I realized it wasn't a config that was broken. But like, yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go find the SDKs. Download an SDK. Oh, I can close that file and we can switch back. Let's delete all that stuff. Cool. And then, nope. This is where a Stream Deck would be so much easier. Rather than me having to click an OBS, I can just press the shiny macro keys on my desk. Also, I'm not against this new album from Harris Heller. Cool. Right. 40. Yes. Just tell me where the JavaScript was. Node.js. Ably.js. Also, Jake is our resident hacks on Windows. How the hell do your fingers not get cramped up trying to code? And holy crap, there's a... Damn! There's a simple ways of doing this. Simples. Let options, Ably types. Configure Ably. My hands are defaulted to coding on a Mac and Mac keyboard. Trying to remember how to use Windows with the Windows subsystem for Linux is trust me, it's been a exploration. But I got pig sick of having to rock multiple monitors to have Mac streamed into PC to then be able to capture the screen from the Mac to be able to code. I was rocking 4 monitors to do a one-screen stream. It was bonkers, to put it politely. So, yeah. Trying out WSL on Windows, and I'm finding like the switching between Linux commands, which I'm okay with, and Windows commands in the same thing are a bit wow. Oh, I am super impressed with it and how like close to native it is. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm not using a Nix system. It's just a constant like context switching with my fingers, which I'm not used to doing. Invalid key parameter. That's fine. Yeah, that's process.env.ably key. Holy moly, it's worked. I hate you, Lacquer. You were right, and I regret everything. Right, so what I need is I need to get from a channel. Let's have a look at the documentation for... Because I want to see how many people are in the channel at any one time, because this is St. Patrick's Day Zap. Yes, I am enabling remote people to drink. This 20... Oh, are you still rocking your, like, ancient backup iMac? I thought your, like, MacBook Pro would have been back in your hands by now. Yeah, I actually realised I didn't actually say what I'm building today. You're going to have to regale me later then, Dan. Today's application is an extension of the last two streams I've done, which is we're building an app for St. Patrick's Day. Because I miss St. Patrick's Day, and I want to drink on St. Patrick's Day. So I am making it so that we can have a wee community of people actually all watching the same parade. So I'm going to have an app which is announcing everybody that's in there, not names, just like having a crowd so it's anonymous, so everybody's watching at the same time. And every time it notices somebody on camera with a can of Guinness, it's going to go cheers, and everybody's going to then be able to join in. We're just going to go flipping nuts with notification wars. You know what? I've decided in React, in the browser, I'm going to mess around with doing some image recognition to see if I can recognize the logo for Guinness, for doing cheers. Does that present some form of entertainment for you, Jake? And anybody else who gives a shite? You've given up on alcohol. Right, I know you're being super, super healthy, but there are booze that you enjoy that is not that heavy on the booze. I'm surprised. Just the occasional, well, Godfather. If I build this, Jake, would you join in for a few hours with the parade and alcohol? Excellent. Encourage. Well, actually, no. I saw what you did for the Jake Fest. I've never seen somebody put that much effort into building a wizard stick alone before, ever. Okay, cool. So real-time promise callback. We want to know from the server API how many people are in the. Cool. Rest. Give me the rest. Yep. The hangover really wasn't worth it. Does that surprise me? Presence. Right, now, does the Presence API unably require you to be a private channel, or can it be a public one? It appears it doesn't matter. Because I don't actually need any member data, I just want to know how many people are in. Once present this presence member list. Am I possibly looking at the wrong API set? Quite possibly. How does it feel being ancient there, mate? I think you may be the oldest person in this stream. Let's have a gander, a goosey gander. Real time. Cool. You know what I've decided I need to do? I need to log out of Ably. Because it keeps putting my freaking credentials on screen trying to be helpful, which it's really not. Cool, there we go. That's solved. So if I refresh this, yay, generic keys. I don't have to worry about somebody destroying me from high orbit. Ably real-time channels get channels present subscribers. Okay. Let's see what that gives me. Apart from the knees. Hang on, your knees have been trash for years. I don't say this in like a rude way. They're like, you ruined your knees with some of the like football with their like midfield play used to do. So your knees are already trash. Presents dot. Oh. Do. You need to retire sooner rather than later. Are you still playing? Well, government allowances and all that jazz. I thought you would have given up long ago, or at least returned to the keeper's position only. One second, ladies and germs. I need a top-up of the kofefe. I applaud you, Jake, but I also consider you to be an absolute moron because that is the imminent death of your knees. Or what? Or more importantly, what's left of them? Subscribe. So, we want to know the number of people within the member list. Okay. Get a sync. Okay, so do they have get so what happens if I do this? Let's see if I just dump out the information from that channel. It's undefined because of course it is. And it is not because it is an asynchronous function. Has the music stopped? Ah, it has. It wasn't just me. Let's see about different one. Let's try that. Nope. Yeah, that's more like it. There we go. Music. Lights, camera, action! If the action is coding. Lights, camera, dumb schmuck doing stuff. Alright, so and what's the intelligence for it? Real get callback. Okay, params or callback. Right, so what the params? Presence time param or okay, that's lazy and do a callback because it saves working out what's in the actual object because data. Let's just dump it like that. Okay, yeah, that only works if you actually pass the information in. That's null. Oh, great. Let's grab some stuff. Nothing in there. Great. All right, let's have a look at the formation of the presence message. Okay. Let's make it a heck of a lot more. Console.log. Type of. See what's inside of that message. It's an object, but it's an object of null. Okay. Nah. No, to-do. Blow it up. Making shit go boom since 2008. Okay, right. So here we are. We are actually getting information. Great, but the object is fantastic. It didn't actually tell me. Let's have a look, see if it actually will give me some cause of right line present stock. Ooh. Data.count. No. Ooh. Or it's just I think we have officially entered the realms of coding with monkeys, and today's monkey is me. Let's just see if I'm missing something on the subscribers, maps, sync in progress, false, members. Subscriptions, event emitters, state, initialized call, connection manager, name, base path feed, channel in real time. Okay. So, alright. Let's try this again. Let's delete all the junk. Dots. History. What's the... Let's try the hacky way again, just to see what's in this place. There we go. Let's try that. There's nothing in history. There is no history. Okay, so is it just a case of I am missing preference history until attach? Okay. Okay, interesting. Member data. In addition to the client ID for member of a channel, it's possible to include data when entering channel with clients. I got that. So okay, so they actually have some examples. Oh, it's JSBin. Well, yeah, I like JSBin. That means I can actually play with it. Data. Okay, so we can, every time there is an event for somebody to join, we can see what's going on. Excellent. Now, this is the information for a specific attendee subscribing. On connection, updated data 2, enter data, subscribe, updates, leave. So that's the information for a very specific user. Log updates. Alright, cool. So this is going for, so we don't know the state of it at any one time is the only issue. I want the actual state of the channel. Now, real-time. So I'm using the real-time library. Is there a part of their real-time a context for the number of people in the channel? Okay, so it's right, it's in their rest only. So we need to switch to their REST APIs. I can do that. That is Unkidori with me, and we can grab it out of there. Right, so let's shelve that for now, and we'll go with let client was new ably REST options. And then from the client, we do want let channel equal client dot channels dot get feed. You know, I'm going to rename it. We're going to make a little one here. Const ably feed, and because it's St. Patrick's Day, we are going to call it Slanter without all the accents. Because you know what? It's not building with beers on a Friday, but may as well make it feel a bit like it. Also, building with beers is a great idea until you get a little bit of a beer buzz and then get very confused. And then it is possibly the worst thing you could have ever done. Right, so according to the presence APIs, Ably's REST API. Presence on channel get function. Okay, enter leave. Okay. Let's try that. And console log. See what is in the present set. Ah! Ably's giving me information. I can now detect how many people are in there. Woo! At least I think. Okay, let's go back to their documentation, double check that I am not being a complete and utter clown. Oh, it's a page and 8 list of all the people in there because you could have hundreds of people in their presence channels. Makes complete sense. So I need to build a really, really quick iterator that gives me a total count of people in there. Because what I want to do is everybody that joins, I'm going to list it through and change it. But that also means I need to change to using the Ably's front-end code. So this is their... Is this a light for their front-end as well? Or is this... Okay, so I can use this as a library code as well. Fantastic. Which means I get to go back into the code, back into the actual St. Patrick's Party app. And the index file, we get to change pusher for Ably. I'm gonna change Ably to, well, pusher to Ably. Change the public file name because actually no, we're gonna be sensible. We're gonna keep the pusher one just in case we need to flip 360 and go back. Because hey ho, undoing. Oops. Okay, so we have files. see if they've got... Ah, poop. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent. And we are going to need to quickly change that to the actual key. Once again, I'm going to have to apologize. You're going to have to look at my giant ass head whilst I get the Ably key back out, which means I have to log back in again. Oh, woe is me. So let's GitHub. Excellent. Let's grab the subscribe only key. And I need to log my backside out again before I do something stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have no idea who I am, me doing something stupid is my finishing move. And then usually things go bang. Cool, we have a working thing. And we're going to need to go into the St. Pat's app. npm run. I think it's npm start. That's a big no. What is it? No. Dev. You would... It is start. Next not found. Oh. It's because I haven't actually done the install bit on this one. Oops. Okay. We have left off. That was what I was after. About what? Could not find production build in the storage tray. Cool. Run dev. Yeah, run dev. Run dev. Oh, excellent. Okay. It's alive? It's alive! How have I ended up with like multiple versions of this? Oh well. There we go. Yay, St. Patrick's Party. Let's party! Reload my butt. Yay! We have the client. We have Shizzle running. Fan-daddy-dozy. That means if I go to back to my editor, if I cancel, reload this, it should give me an output that says there is at least one person in there. Or not, because why the heck not? Oh, it's because I need to join the channel. I've just loaded the library. It doesn't actually have... Right, okay. So we need to client dot var channel is equal to client dot real time dot channel dot what? Nope. Oh, sugars! Ha! Whoops! I forgot to switch it back after I'd done the bit I did. Thanks, Laka. Me typing away. It's like, he's typing and all I see is his face. Oh! I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Every so often I make complete whoopsies. Okay. Right, so I need to change this. Cool, so I need that bit. Real time. Let's change that to the Ably API key. Client ID. I don't think that's a requirement. And the channel I want to be part of is Slanter. That means I should be able to. Cool. Which means I should be able to reload this. You do realize how much of a liar you are there, Lacquer. Everybody likes to point out how much of a slow Joe I am. It's part of the reason why people find me funny, is because every so often I get it right, and then I still manage to screw it up at the same time. Right, cool. We have... Excellent, so... okay, so we have... That should be giving me a list of members when I am loading this, because this is the REST API and it's calling the REST API for the channel. It should be giving me a list of members inside of here. Nope, not that one. Inside of yonder file, because the present set contains a number of items. Items are the individual members of the channel. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Lacquer. And as somebody who has loaded it, and I have the channel open, I should be a member of this channel. I think. Unless I'm massively clowning here. Or do I actually need to say, I am subscribe, enter? No, this is detecting... Okay, so I actually do need to subscribe. Okay, that makes more sense. No, wrong one. Alright, cool. Then we need to do... join the fun. Let's see how that plays with... Let's load it up. No errors. Let's load that locally. Okay, it doesn't like that, but that's probably definitely me doing something stupid. Alright, let's go old school again. Just hacking this until it does what we want it to do. Just see if this is actually even bloody working and loading. Okay, so Slanter, presence, let's recognize it as a thing, subscriptions. Okay, so the object actually is there. Wonderful. And we want it should be issue panel. Right, what's the object construction here? Okay. See if there's an something I'm just completely missing it. Something's not building. No, it's building. Just to make sure. Yeah, answer there is no. Sorry. It's right in front of my face. Oh, hello. Right, so it's contract working. So it's, yeah. Have I managed to fat finger that? Oh, you moron. Subscribe is actually just following it. That's not actually entering it. Alright, join the fun. It's enter. Cool. Now if I refresh this. Nope, still no. Let's copy the whole damn thing. Undo until we've got that again. Cool. Reload that. Permission denied. Aha! Unable to perform channel operation. This is probably a key problem. This is not going to play well. Invalid credentials. Okay. This means the client doesn't have permission to do whatever attempt to read through permission document. Okay. It would appear that I need to log in again. And this time I'm just going to give up trying to hide it. Sandbox. Keys. Oh, they're blanked anyway, so that's fine. Subscribe, publish, to presence. Keep it. Publish messages to channel. Register presence on a channel. Yeah. Can push channel metadata. Receive messages, retrieve messages. Do I want to be able to tell it to push messages? No, we'll do that for a server side because then that's sensible. Copy it. Pasta. Reload it. No, no client ID. Okay, it's still my fault. We need client ID. Let's just go with Laka. Internet famous already. Client ID. Laka. Just because I hate one-liner configs. Who else hates one-liner configs? I'm going to take up more file space, but try to identify the bit you need to change. Always a pain in the butt. Holy moly, it's worked. Everybody, we have stuff. Woo! It actually finally has me. Yay! Now the question is, if I open this in incognito, do we have any clashes or problems or other weirdnesses? Whoa! I see multiple people in my channel! Yep. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Woo! Is it just me, or after you do days of not coding and then you come back to try doing coding, you're like, what the hell was I doing before? And I'm having that exact one where it's like, this took half an hour from me giving up on Pusher to get everything and actually to the point where I want. Because what I want to do now is in hither, the present set dot items, refresh. Ah, no. Present set does not call it that. Interesting. Object dot keys. Yep, bubble. There we go. Wonderful. So I have to go old school. Great. Yeah, but yeah, we have progress, which means I can now... Unless I can do it in the browser side. Can I in the browser side detect? Let's see. I have... let's get rid of the encoding because I don't need that for now. Alright, so it gives me the individual's data. What about the actual data for the channel itself? Oh, hello there. Get a little bit cleaner. Console.log. Channel. Let's reload this bad boy. Any. Does it have the items object associated with it? Ah, but presents may do. Console.log. Presents dot members. See if that plays nice, or if it goes boom. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, trust me, I know your pain, because my next thing is, I haven't done React properly in over 2 years. Well, no, in about 18 months, because for the last year, my job has been primarily server-side work. And, yeah, I am now staring down the barrel of Next.js. Because you know what? If you're going to punish yourself with a superset of the code you need to punish yourself with. Okay, so we have members. Alright, so if I suddenly do... Let's get that. Holy macaroni! It gives me a count of the goddamn members. Which means I don't... With the Ably one, I may not even need to... Ooh, interesting. Ooh, this is interesting. Because previously I was only going with Pusher because I need the server side to send things through, capture the amount of people in the stream, push it back. But I have to use sockets because I could do that and add functions through Netlify. This way, I may not even need the server-side application because I can just count the number of people in here and have them measure out. Then all I need the function to do is trigger the initial start. Oh, happy days. Happy, happy, happy. Yep, I know, creepy, weird, but don't care. It's progress. And progress is always good. Right. Now, assume my natural position. Cap backwards, like a clown, or a reject from... Well, I can't even remember what point that would be a reject. Okay, so... Où est la code? Où est la code? So, technically I don't need that anymore. Oh no, it's front-end JavaScript. Member account. Can't type. Presence. Presence dot members dot map dot length. And then ooh, interesting. Blows out because it says... Oh, it's an object. Can't do that on an object. However, if I do object keys converting it into an array, and then do a length check. We should be... Object is not defined. Object. I know I need to do some testing, but Jesus. Subconsciously telling myself to use the library. Ooh! Yay. And if I copy, paste, new one. Okay, I wonder if Ably has a native React component. Oh, building a real-time messaging app in Ably. Methinks. Yeah, we've got it set up. Create a React app, got that. Delete unused files, got that. Create component folder. Considering this is a pre-baked template from server, pages, doesn't actually contain components. Yeah, that's because we are. There we go. Oh, I've written one into Next.js. How lazy do I get to be with stealing stuff from their Next.js app? It turns out exceedingly cool. I am all for being a lazy bugger and stealing what I need. Now that's a file. Let's create a new directory. Components. Excellent. Please tell me I haven't put that in. I've put that inside of that pages file. You sure you want to move it? Yes, because it's a root directory thing. Components. Excellent. I love it when I get to steal from something that is functional elsewhere. Which also means it contains all the stuff to be able to use Ably correctly. That means I can... Hunky dory. Whee. Okay. Okay. Building component head. What does it require? Package. Just requires Ably in the root in the directory. Cool. Pages. Index. Or is it pulling Ably from though to do the job? Yeah. That is your Vercel app. Is it loading in public? No. Yeah, just a pages API, request token. Okay. Oh, I've just realised I'm stealing code from Joe. Yay! Joe Franco is awesome. React effect. Aha! Oh. I do enjoy. Yeah, okay. Right. You know what? I'm going to include this as a reference in my code, and then I'm going to shut up shop for the day. Let's do this in the Ubuntu. Cool. Git status. Oh boy, a lot has changed. Git add. Git commit. Well, we switched to Ably. Next, use as the reference. Do. Let's get me back into. Can you tell I'm not used to typing on this machine like this? And that's that saved. Alright, everybody. I have been Mike Elsmore. I have been mildly entertaining, swearing, and a little bit stupid today. I will be back on Wednesday, probably around 4 o'clock, and I will be once again coding this. So let's see what happens, everybody. I'm going to go away and probably have a wee chat with some people, and I will speak to you all soon. Have fun. Have a good evening.